Spoilers plenty for Gotham by Gaslight. Yeah. Not that Gotham by Gaslight. That Gotham by Gaslight. Okay, so after a few good DC cartoon movies that dropped in 2017, look it up, I had absolutely no expectations at all for this movie. Those movies weren't bad, they weren't good, they were just movies. But I did wanted to see this because, you know, it's Batman. And Gotham by Gaslight is a adaptation of a Batman thing, I guess. I don't know, it looks like a Batman comic book or novel or something. But it's what if Batman was back in the day, like 1920s, and it's set in Gotham, and Jack the Ripper's there, and Jack the Ripper is the antagonist. I don't know if that's right or not, I gotta look it up. So I've noticed how the Batman movies became more sexual in nature too. Like, whoever wrote these, or is writing these, like writing some very sexual fare. You know, the last one they had the Batgirl dinking on the roof, which is very, very, very un-Batman-y. I don't know. I must say that it was pulling on my heartstrings though to see Batman in the old school garb, you know, doing detective-y stuff. So the beginning of it was okay. The intro scene with the expo in the beginning had some clues in it. I don't know what the clues are, but they have clues in it. Like 7 minutes in, it gets super stabby. Everybody's there and it's all the fair, and it's like an exposition. There you go. Because it's like everybody's there and they're all saying their names, saying their full names to let you know who it is that they're talking to. It has to be a better way to introduce characters than that. But whatever. Then some cop makes the comment, as is common for their kind, and I was like, wow, that's very aggressive. I bet that cop grabs him by the hand and walks him across the street. Then boom, Jack the Ripper and Selina Kyle fight, right? This would be a great live action movie. I don't know why they don't adapt this kind of stuff for like a Batman movie, alright? But they don't. So then Bat jumps in, trying to save the day. They made Jack the Ripper better than Batman. He was whooping Bat's ascot. Was too tight. Without getting all sensitive Josh Whedon, these cartoons are portraying ladies. Somebody needs to check it. Bruce and Selina in the bar, they're talking yada yada. Selina shows that she's a detective too. That was really dope how they worked that in. So then the next scene, the nun pops up on the screen, and the old nun from Batman's past, you know, and she was introduced in the beginning, whatever. You like, no, not the nun, not that nun, that nun. But yep, Hugo Strange is on the scene, right? And he's all like, hey, Bruce Wayne, words. I know you're Batman. Well, he didn't really say, I know you're Batman. But that's basically what he ensued. He was like, meet me at midnight, creepy, creepy, creepy. I'm sorry, but midnight meetings should only be booty calls. That's it. So then the bait and switch right up at midnight, where they set the scene from Hugo's point of view, and you think that that's the person that shows up as Batman. But boom, it's Jack, you know, like bat switch. Hugo's like, oh, Batman, you're early, right? They're a little bit creepy, creepy. But then from the shadows, Jack emerges, right? And that's like bat twist number whatever. How did Jack know Hugo was going to be in his office at that time? Was it a coinky dink? Okay, so the cartoon body count is adding up, right? It's the lady, the nun, the lady, Hugo, and now the guy in the balloon, because he threw some guy in the balloon and he hit the top of the roof and it made a thud, and it was a good thud. It wasn't a stock thud. DC Films has an appetite for big explosions. I didn't think it was gonna be any super big explosions in this, you know. But when they showed the Ferris wheel and all that, I was like, okay, something's gonna happen at the fair. And sure enough, but this is not the big explosion at the fair part. Batman and Jack the Ripper is fighting on the blimp. They like, shoot the blimp down. Oh, this is after the blimp done hit some buildings. DC loves knocking down buildings in their movies. So the blimp hits the buildings and the cops are like, shoot blimp down, pew 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 pew. They shoot it and the balloon blowed up, and it's like ginorma explosions, cartoon explosions, and it's just like DC, man. Y'all can't help yourself, you know what I mean? This dude was roughing them up. When I tell you that Jack the Ripper was whooping his butt, he was whooping his butt every time they interacted. It was a few times before the final fight. He always got his cape handed to him. Like,
here's your cape. Here you go. Just in case you need it.
After that, whooping up on the blimp. He jumps off the blimp. He's all hurt, and the cops are like, Batman killed Dr. Hugo Weaving at the Arkham Asylum. Get him! So they're all looking for him or whatever, and they're trying to find him. Can't find him. He's like about to get caught in this little area. You know, we're like between two cops, and he's about to get caught. And Selina pulls up in the wagon, and she's like, get in. And, you know, long story short, she opens up the jacket to see that that's Batman. She's like, oh, gotta take this off. They looking for us. And the cop stops him, right? Open up the door, like, open up. And there's him and Selina with a blanket over the naked. And they was like, oh, sorry, Mr. Wayne. And he was like, the problem? You know, I'm trying to get my Selina cow slide on, you know what I'm saying? And, they were like, oh, you know, I'm sorry, shut the door. And then that's when they hit. They're trying to make these cartoon Batmans like James Bond. The cartoon Bond, right? Bat Bond. I get it now. All of a sudden, Bat framing. They think that Bat Bond is Jack the Ripper, right? So, Bat Bond is like, someone is framing me. Is someone framing him? Question mark. Guilty, you know what I mean? And they start walking him into the thing. And, let's see if Wayne's blood really is blue. That was a great quote. Selina and Bruce, they're all good, right? And he mashed it. And I'm wondering, are they gonna keep this relationship tension free, right? Because that's so not Batman. And I was okay with that. Like, I was okay with it. Then all of a sudden, Selina shows up at the jail with some Selina mail. She like, I need your help. The city needs Batman. You gotta help me. The girl's getting cut up. You gotta stop this dude. So you gotta get out of here. And he's like, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here. Cause, you know, I'm in jail and shit. And she's like, break out. And he's like, what? Just tell the commissioner that you're Batman. And he's like, nope, can't do it. So she's like, well, if you don't, I will. Selina mail. Batman. That's like, alright. Bat break. It's a jail bat. I like jail bat. So Bat, you know, sets up this thing where he goes to fight the big guy and starts a riot. He starts a Donnybrook and breaks out of jail, sneaks out of jail, whatever, right? They wait to break the Bat toys out at the end, and I was really looking forward to see what old school, new school adaptation of the Bat toy they was going to do. And then I got a call and I missed it. Second viewing. Major spoilers, alright? Major super spoilers. Gordon is Jack, right? Batman goes to his home. He's all like, Mrs. Gordon, I need to talk to Mr. Gordon. Is he home? And she's all like, get out, or something like that. And then she starts talking. You learn he burns his wife's face, and she's got stock in Stockholm Syndrome. She got bitcoins in it. Goes down to the basement and sees all of the stuff on the walls, and the score swells, and it's like, oh no, bat twist. Cut to Selina going to tell James Gordon that Bruce Wayne is Batman to try to free him up. Selina and Gordon fight again, but now she knows that it's Jack the Ripper. Oh no. He called her a slut. I was like, wow. That was a big wow for me. He jigs her with some sleepy solution, right? And while she's running away, she does the bat symbol at the big light at the fair in blood, and then turns it on, cranks it up, and she blinds James Gordon. And I got a cartoon Woody Woodpecker dropped a movie in 2017. Facts. The fight scenes were better than Justice League. Batman shows up just at the right time to save Mrs. Kyle, and then him and James beating each other up. And then James, well, not even him and James beating each other up. James is beating him up. The fatal flaw from James Gordon was putting the handcuffs on Batman, so that way he could keep Batman close to him, so he can whomp him and finish whomping him like he was Batman flew him off the edge, and then, you know, he tried to save him because he's Batman. James put the handcuffs on him and started throwing him around, beating him up even more. And then all of a sudden, the bait and switch again, bat switch, where Batman put the handcuffs on the rail so that he's stuck on the rail, and he's like, man, I'm out of here. I'm gonna just leave you to your own demise. I can't save you now. So then James starts to walk backwards into the fire, but then Batman's like, James, like, wow, he was gonna leave him there anyway to die, so who cares how he dies? See, he was gonna die, right? Overall, GBG was good. It was the best cartoon Batman that I've seen in the last few years, including Justice League. It was the best DC movie that I've seen in a while, man. Well, yeah, that's it.